All right, guys, what's going on? Hope you're having a great day. Got an update to bring to you. Some of you already know this, but Madeline Kingsbury more than likely has been found. Unfortunately, probably deceased. So we'll get into this. I know you guys have been following me on this because I've been following this case. I've been doing this one and Summer Wells, and there's hitting some, random ones in between. But I've been mainly focused on this one, Madeline Kingsbury and, the Summer Wells case. So, yeah, we're kind of getting to a point now with the Madeline Kingsbury where, it's not good. They arrested her ex for second-degree murder, and let's get into it here, guys. So it says Winona police have confirmed a body has been found. They will not say if it's the body of the missing woman, Winona woman. Madeline Kingsbury has been missing for more than 2 months. Her former partner and father of her children, Adam Fravel, is being held on second-degree murder with intent. So there's something going on there, guys. Now, I'll get into more of that in just a minute. Slash not premeditated. Pending a court hearing on June 8th. That's today. He is being held in the Winona County Jail. Winona Police Department released this statement Thursday night. And is today Friday? No, today's Thursday. Huh. Okay, it says a Fillmore County deputy found human remains on Wednesday afternoon north of Mabel. And I know police have been searching roughly just the Winona area for Madeline, and hadn't found anything yet. The body was found in some brush off Highway 43 and was located using information generated during the Madeline Kingsbury investigation. So more than likely it is going to be Madeline, and I'll tell you why here in a minute. Because of this, law enforcement personnel have arrested Adam Fravel on probable cause in connection with her disappearance. Numerous members of the Winona Police Department, Winona County Sheriff's Office, and Fillmore County Sheriff's Office. Yeah, there's a bunch of departments here it's naming off. Okay, so the medical examiner's office is working as quickly as possible to positively identify the remains. She's been, probably with temperatures and everything the way it is now, it's probably almost just all bones now. So, but there'll be clothing and all, all that other stuff there, and dental records that they can do. Let's see. We are asking the community to respect the family's privacy at this time and to not speculate on the case until further information is made available. Really? We will share an update tomorrow once we have more information confirmed. We are planning to host a news conference. Okay, so here's I'm going to speculate. Oh Lord, guys. So in my opinion, what I'm getting from this is they probably gathered enough information. Now, Adam does have an attorney. So they probably got with Adam, and they probably were like, they presented everything to Adam and said, okay, do you want to keep acting like you don't know nothing about it, and it's going to get real bad for you if you keep doing that, or based on this information that we're showing you, Adam, you know, you do the right thing and let Madeline's family, you know, have some kind of closure and give her a decent burial. You know what I mean? You know, get all that, you know. So Adam, probably based on what the police presented to him, more than likely confessed and told the police where he put the body. That's number one. When they say that body was found in some brush off Highway 43 and was located using information gathered during the Madeline Kingsbury investigation. So they probably, again, presented so much evidence against Adam that he, you know, caved and said, okay, this is, and this also explains the charge too. Where's that charge at? Yeah, here it is. He was charged with second-degree murder with intent. That's, you know, because he probably confessed to him, gave him a story of how it happened. And it says second-degree murder with intent / not premeditated. So I'm thinking he probably told them that they got in a fight and maybe he hit her and didn't know he hit her that hard and it killed her. You know, something to that effect. And then, you know, he freaked out and this is where we're at. You know, he took her body down there and put her in the brush. So that's probably how they came up with the second-degree murder with intent, but not premeditated, you know. But the second-degree murder with intent, that's pretty serious. I mean, that's borderline premeditated. You know what I mean? Second-degree murder with intent. It's not too far off from premeditation. I mean, maybe they have evidence where maybe he texted her and made a physical threat to kill her. That's where they come up with the intent. I don't know. We'll have to see. And I'm going to follow this, guys. We'll have to see how this pans out. It'll be interesting to see if I'm right about him saying that they got into an argument. And so I'm thinking he told the cops they got into an argument and it got out of hand and he hurt her. Well, you know, killed her. But we'll see. We'll see how this... I just don't understand the second-degree murder with intent / not premeditated. Well, I guess he didn't plan. You know, I guess premeditation means that you have planned it well in advance and, you know, all that good stuff. Where, you know, if you just get into an explosive argument and it turns into a fight and you punch somebody and they die, you know, so, but we'll see if I'm right about this. We do know the guy has a temper. CPS went to go pick up the kids from him and apparently, it wasn't nice. He cussed them out and locked the door, wouldn't let the kids out. The guy's got some issues, it sounds like. He's got some rage in him, it sounds like, and can be, well, I mean, can be violent. Well, I guess this proves he is violent. But, and I've been telling you guys, based on the way he acted when CPS came to get the kids, him cussing out CPS, just acting very irrational, unhinged, if you will, in those, news articles. I have been saying the whole time, now I've not actually accused him of, killing Madeline, but I hadn't been shy either of saying it's not looking good for the guy. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you get to a point to where the people in Madeline's life, you ask yourself, who around Madeline would pose a risk to her health? Who could harm her? And you're probably not going to find very many people except for Adam. So that's where I came up with him as my primary suspect. His behavior, he's probably acted that way toward Maddie to begin with. That's probably why they were. Oh, and speaking of that, I'd say what brought all this on is he didn't like that Maddie was moving on without him, taking the kids, pretty much saying, hey, I'm leaving you, you're a loser. Get your act together, especially for the kids. I mean, they went and dropped the kids off that morning, and she goes and disappears. I'm thinking they got into an argument. It turned into a fight. He killed her, freaked out, hid the body. That's what I'm thinking. So, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how close I am to my assessment and all this. But, now, again, we've got some kids that are going to be raised without a mom and a dad. They are with family, but ultimately, they're not going to have their biological mom and dad in their life ever. You know what I mean? So it's a very, very sad situation for kids again. So, what do you do, guys? What do you do? Wow. Kids deserve so much better than they're getting right now. So, if you're out there watching this and you guys are going, and someone's going through, the same situation, or, you get into a heated thing, even if you have kids or you don't, and you feel like it's just getting out of control, I know it's probably hard, but take a break. Try to realize before it happens that it's getting out of control, and, go somewhere, do something to where it escalates to this. And especially if you have kids, think about that. Because if you do something that's going to cause you to go to prison, that's one parent the kids ain't going to have in their life for a long time. And if you do something like this, and if you try to think about your kids, then realize your kids ain't going to have either parent in their life from here on out. So hopefully this reaches somebody, and they, if they're in a crisis situation with their spouse or better half, and you have kids and it's a toxic relationship, think about this. Instead of, it's easy in the moment to go at each other. But if it's really escalating, at some point, stop and think about the kids versus going at each other. So we can go at each other later, but let's take care of the kids' situation. Let's distance ourselves. The kids are going to have to come first, and then, let's make sure they're safe, and they're going to have us in their life from here on out. And then we'll take care of our problems after that. You know what I mean? I just think people get in the heat of the moment and they don't think. And, you know, then something tragic happens. And then they think, well, now, you know, my kids ain't going to have me in their life no more. So, yeah. If you're in a toxic relationship and you're watching this, think about that, you know, and especially if you've got kids, try to think about them first and then sort out your toxic relationship with your other half after, you know, you've gotten the kids situated. So hope you guys got some information out of this that you didn't. Like I said, I've been following this. Some of you hit me up last night and told me about it, so I had to look into it. So I'll follow it and see, you know, if it was a fight turned deadly, which is what I'm thinking, and he freaked out and hit her body. But we'll see, guys. We'll see. So drop some comments. Let me know what you think about the whole situation, and I'll be back on here later. So I hope you guys have a great afternoon. See ya.